Hello there, my name is Mehmet Aydin and I will be talking about my major programming project. It is an interactive blues machine with a pitch detector for electric guitars. First things foremost, we have three different MIDI instruments as you can see from the screen. From this section, the user is basically allowed to choose between different sounds of each instrument. In this case, however, I limited to three different sounds for each one to avoid confusion. The instruments we have at our disposal are the piano, which plays the seventh chord, the guitar, which plays the corresponding power chords, and the bass, to amplify the bass frequency and the groove of the track. Next, this section is basically the heart of the track structure. The displayed values can be tweaked and changed all to the user's liking, even when the track is being played at the same time. This is the important bit of the software, since this is one of the sections that includes interactivity. In this section in particular, the user can tweak the knob titled swing amount, which is to say the dial object, in order to play with the amount of swing that the piece is going to play. And in the blues tempo subpatch, everything tempo related is being managed along with the gate object, which directs the user's choice whichever style of blues they choose among 8-bar, 12-bar and 16-bar blues. Here, more interactivity is involved, as the user has the freedom to choose between different keys, whether they want to sharpen or flatten by using the accidental picker, and also to change between octaves, although the octave change is limited between values -2 and 2, since the machine would act up if the limit is exceeded. All of those components are managed in the subpatcher called Blues Point Key to 7th Chord, where a modular coding approach is being taken, as this approach prevents hard coding. This part is more or less self-explanatory. As it can be seen from the display, this section controls the velocity of each of three MIDI instruments with the help of slider object, along with two receive objects. Receive message on unpause is connected to the toggle object at the very beginning to make the instruments turn on and off, while receive tick object updates all the necessary values so that the program works correctly. All of these are eventually connected to the subpatch blues.note2MIDI, whose function is to make a sound, i.e., to generate the corresponding blues melody based on the choice of the user. We also have audio components that involve the drum sequencer, as well as the pitch detector. Audio files of the drum sequencer are the ones that I imported from outside MaxMSP. To be more precise, hi-hat, kick, and snare audio files are from Logic Pro X's Liverpool drum kit. If the user has an electric guitar as well as an audio interface, they will be able to use the pitch detector. Alternatively, any instrument, such as voice, can be used as well. However, it won't be as effective as when an electric guitar is connected. I also made use of @status object for the convenience of the user, as they won't need to open up audio status from options each time they need to change, for example, the buffer and the like. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation.